How are you doing, sir?
I'm also doing great.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah, so
that's good.
I was really happy to see your invitation yesterday because I was not expecting that so early. But fortunately, it's my fortunate to connect you again. And
I
thank you so
found
much.
you very passionate for this language, and I know people who are in this profession, who are working already, are really passionate. And when they face difficulties, they actually try to get rid of those difficulties. So I thought you would never miss the opportunity if I would give you any. So then I thought let's have a session again with you. Yeah.
Certainly. And thank you so much, Rajni. And yeah, I would definitely, I will be more than happy even if you ask me again, again and again to connect with you because it's my, yeah, I believe it's an opportunity to connect with you and have a kind of discussion with you. So
I
thank you
think
so
it
much
is
again.
an opportunity for both of us because I'm also learning from you a lot of things as you are already a working professional and you have great command over the language. So it's
Yeah,
good to have sessions with you. Yeah. Okay. So first of all, how's life going on?
I must say it's fantastic because the things which I've been liking and it's
Mm-hmm.
things are going very well in terms of
Great.
everything in terms of having a communication with the many more people.
Mhm.
And one more thing I would like to say that since you have uh, I mean you have told me about that application, that's the Open Talk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is the one of the best application I must say because it does not have time limit. You can connect with the many more users, those who have eagerness to learn that language. And it's
Mm-hmm.
not specific to your our country. It's not specific to any region. The call can be connected with the. I mean, most of the time I observe that the call get connected to the Asian countries itself. So that's the
Okay.
beauty of that application. So thank you
Mm-hmm.
so much for making me aware about that application.
Ah, that's good. That's good. I guess it would be really helpful for others too. Because
Agreed.
in one of my previous videos, I have already shared that. Like, not I, but one of the subscribers who had a session with me. So he shared. And then now you are just, I guess, an evidence for that, that, yeah, application is really
Exactly.
working good. Yeah. Okay. That's lovely to know. And how much time are you spending on this application?
See, to be honest, yesterday I didn't get the time to connect any of the user. But yeah,
Okay.
Saturday and Sunday almost I spent 3 to 4 hours on that
Mm-hmm.
application. I my call used to be around 30 minutes or 45 minutes. So it was like yeah, I must say it's around 3 to 4 hours I spent Saturday and Sunday on that application.
Great, great.
Yeah,
That's lovely.
yeah,
Okay. Nowadays, I am more focusing on reading part because once I read a lot, I feel more confident. Because when I read, I feel like I am able to use words and I construct sentences in the right manner. Once I
exactly.
stop reading, I face a lot of challenges while speaking. So that's why it is going to be the, I guess, biggest resolution for me in 2024 that I may skip the speaking part or the listening part, but I'll not miss the reading part in 2024. I would be always stick to this one habit. I guess tiny changes are very much required in order to achieve the big achievements. I guess. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So the new year is around the corner. So what's your resolution? I would definitely like to know.
To be honest, Rajni, yesterday I was watching the one video, okay, last
Hmm.
night. So
Hmm.
there was discussion on the same subject. So I had
Okay.
this thought in my mind. I'll definitely ask you this question first,
Okay.
and then we'll discuss on this topic. But
Okay.
it's fortunate and unfortunate. You can say you have already taken over this subject. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, I'll be too honest being with this subject. But before that, I would appreciate if you could go ahead and say something about this your resolution. Like, what are the thoughts and what are the decisions which you have decided to do in 2020.
Actually, I have decided one thing, as I told you, and that is, I guess, major thing I'll keep in mind, that it should not be like one day on 1st January. I'm just we are just discussing and thinking about things, and from 2nd or 3rd January we just forget about things which we have to do. Only we feel very motivated or something on only 1st January. So that's why I don't wanna bombardment of the ideas or things that you have to do, things, a lot of things in 2024. But I would prefer to focus on the tiny things which are which are coming in my way as a challenge, as a barrier, while speaking or while presenting myself in in front of professionals. So I want to be now advanced speaker. So for that, I'll work like a baby, like I'll take baby steps for that. And that is, I guess, one thing. Second, today in the morning today itself, I watched Alina Rai's video. She was sharing 24 resolutions in the video, and she shared that you should try something and you can try 10 of them in 2024. So I am very, I can say, person introvert person. So I thought, let's take some of the ideas. I haven't noted down properly. I'll watch the video again, and I'll create a different video too on this. A kind of vlogs when I will do in 2024, not separately the video, but I will do in 2024. So one is like, I always drink milk tea. I haven't tried black tea, green tea. There are
Okay.
different flavors of tea. So we should try these things. Like she has shared a different kind of things. So one is that I'll explore my taste, because I stick to one taste. Even sometimes when I like something from a particular shop, I always prefer to go to this particular shop for that particular thing. I don't try to,
Any
uh,
other shots?
go. Yeah, yeah. So these are the things I'll do, like some interesting or crazy things, I must say, in order to check myself what other things I may like. Or sometimes, I feel hungry, but I don't understand myself what I want to really eat, what I can eat now, because I don't
Okay.
eat out. Yeah. So that's why I want to just explore myself in 2024. First and major important, first I told you that I want to become an advanced speaker. For that, I'll do some small things for myself. Second is that I'll explore myself. Yeah, that's it, I guess. Yeah.
That's great, yeah. That's great, and it's really something new which I could hear from you, because most of the
Mhm.
time people decide about their career perspective,
Goals.
yeah,
Yeah.
goals. But
Mhm.
this is something new, and even though these are the small things, even if we, I mean, how I heard somewhere like when you stick to your small things which you implement in your life, you will be more matured.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Then we don't need to think about the results, outcomes, and goals. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, true.
Exactly. So these are the small things we need to keep in our mind. That's
Mhm.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So coming to the my resolution, to be honest, I do not. I mean, you will be quite surprised if I say that I do not believe on this word. Neither I, plan something before doing something else,
Mm-hmm.
because I believe that the things which you are passionate about it, which you really like it, nobody's
Mm-hmm.
gonna stop you. Nothing is gonna
Absolutely.
stop you. You will be
Mm-hmm.
never ever think about anyone else when you
Yeah.
have those things in your mind, and if you are passionate about doing those things. So that's the one thing. So I
Mm-hmm.
may not say that this is the kind of resolution, but since I have started connecting with the people through this
Mm-hmm.
media, I'm eager to hear from the other people, and I'm really, I have become a quite kind of passionate about this language, and I really want to do, improve myself in terms of everything. Like it's not only part of the grammatical mistake. It's not related to the only, pronunciation and all, but especially it's about really about the English language. So that is the one of the things as of today which I have in my mind, and I'll definitely overcome all those things which I have decided or wherever I'm lacking now. So that is the
Mm.
one of the thing. So also one thing is that like on the YouTube I was watching one reels, I believe. So this is the same discussion was going on there. So what was
Mhm.
there is like the two persons were discussing on this topic, and they had a kind of survey, and on that survey what they had results in their hand is like 90% of the crowd they decide about the resolution. Okay, but they continue for the 2 weeks, for the Jan
Not
second
even,
week.
not even for 2 weeks. No, not even for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
They feel motivated only on 1st January. I have seen that. That's
agree.
why, yeah. Mm,
Yeah, so these things
agree.
happen, and so that's the reason. That is the reason, as I
Mm,
mentioned. Like if you are a passionate, nothing gonna stop you. You will keep going towards your goal. So
absolutely.
that's what I believe.
Yeah. And the resolution I have shared with you, I have started working on it. Like only on Sunday, I visited the bookstore, Sunday bookstore in Jaipur. I purchased three new books for me, and I'm reading one of them. It is here. I'm reading this one, The Magic of the Lost Story by Sudha Murthy, because I have heard a lot about Sudha Murthy, and I haven't read any book before this. I have started. And second thing that I told you, and I have started noting down some vocabulary words and sentences in the notebook. So the resolution is not like you have to start only from 1st January. If you are
Exactly.
passionate, just do. It is not required that only. And what about just after 1st January? If you are not passionate, if you don't have
Agree.
interest in that, if you are not actually want to do in this field, then there is no meaning of just deciding resolutions on 1st January. Yeah, I also believe in that, and it happens even.
Agreed. Agreed. Just
Mm.
like as you mentioned, you have already purchased three books. So
Mhm.
it's not to wait until the situations arrived
Yeah.
or the date what you have decided. Yeah.
Mhm.
So what I was saying is like it's not that you should wait until for the so and so date and post that you should start looking towards those things which you are looking for. Even if you
Mhm.
start at the right point of time, like as you said,
Yeah.
you have already purchased those books and you have already started your things implementing in your life. So it
Mhm.
does matter.
Yes.
So this is the one of the example, like if you are passionate
Mhm.
about the things what you have decided, none of the things or nobody in this world is going to stop you. You are going to
Abs-
rock on that specific things. That's what I believe.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's little bit discuss about the pandemic time, the lockdown time. I would love to discuss about that too, because it was again a long time for every single one, and we suffered a lot. Even the whole world suffered a lot because of the pandemic. So I just want to know first, how did you feel, or did is there any tragedy that you faced?
Yeah, the tragedy was there, but it's my fortunate that I didn't have that much difficulty to to extend those things. But
Mhm.
fortunately, yeah, even I also got I mean I suffered from the COVID. I also
Okay.
had the same things. Yeah, but
Mhm.
it was kind of minor.
Mine. Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of minor at the first initial stage only. It was identified.
Mhm.
I had medicines. Yeah, but I didn't have to struggle too much. But
Mhm.
discussing about that the specific corona period, this has I mean it has a kind of lesson for the human beings, because
Mhm.
most of the time we treat another person not as a sometime as a human. We treat
Mhm.
very badly, we can say, or
Mhm.
we, even though it's our friend, sometimes we have a certain kind of mismatch in our thoughts. We treat it as a he's not my friend or he's something else. So
Mhm.
when we had this situation, no one was there to help you, like
Mhm.
even though from your family, it was not that situation that the family member will come and help you. That kind of
True.
situation was there.
Mhm.
So whosoever was there to help, not in the hospital itself, but I mean, the people, those who are, providing the groceries, the people who are
Mhm.
providing the medicines, they become a kind of god for the people, those who are staying at the home. So,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
so we should learn from them. Like, it's end
Mhm.
of the day, it's not a kind of business what they were doing it, but end of the day, if we think in the positive way, we get to know they did an excellent job. Okay, they were god for us, because even though in one family member sick with this, or you know got, what I could say, has this corona, we were not able to talk with that person. That's kind of the situation was there. So yeah, it's fortunate that we overcome through all of these steps, and now we got a kind of lesson, like we should behave with the other people like as a human being.
Yeah, yeah,
That's all.
I agree. I agree with your point, and we should be grounded always because anything can happen anytime, and the
Exactly.
pandemic was totally unprecedented already for the
Exactly.
world. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Okay,
Yeah.
so did you learn anything new during lockdown?
No, unfortunately, Rajni, my job was like,
Work
what?
from home
Yeah,
already.
work from home, and
Okay.
unfortunately, it was like, uh, it was not limited. I may say I used to work almost 12 hours, 15 hours, 16 hours. So it
And why?
was not, it was a kind of profile wherein I have to, keep working continuously. So
Okay.
that's what and to be honest, I didn't have that mindset that I'll get an opportunity and I should learn something. Now
Mm,
I got to know there are people, I mean, many more users, those have utilized that time in a very such a manner. So they learn
yes.
many things and they
Mhm.
got the more opportunities. Okay.
Yeah.
So one of the thing, I'm not saying that they, I was fully, passionate to learn new things, but at the same time, I didn't have that the time to scroll on the YouTubes and the other platforms and search something to learn something new. So that was the
Mhm.
unfortunate I can say over here. But unfortunately, I didn't get the chance to learn something new. Yeah, but obviously, what we say is like, never. There is one saying, I don't remember the exactly, but we say that even if you start it quite late, it's always to make sense. You should start it up.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, the things which I've been liking, I have started really, and I'm really passionate about things, about this things what I've been doing now, and
Okay.
definitely I'll have something in my hand very soon. Let's see how does it goes.
So from that I can get you were already occupied with your work, so we don't need to discuss how did you spend your time, because when once you are
Exactly.
doing work for 12 hours, 11 to 12 hours, you need proper break for in order to rest your body too again,
Exactly.
and then for your personal time in order to just have meal or other works, other stuff that you do on regular basis. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Rajni, one point I would like to say over here is like, as you mentioned, you have started reading the books. I mean, you have reduced the time to speaking with the people very less, and you have started the reading the books. So it shows in your vocabulary, the words which you are using. Even I'm not able to, use that specific words. Like you said, pandemic. You said occupied. These are the small things, but the words which we should use at the right point of time, that makes sense. That gives a kind
Absolutely.
of glory to your language. It shows your
Yeah.
communication skill. It shows
Even
your
you are
personality.
using nice words. I didn't write, but I noticed that you are using some quite nice words. And you can do one thing while listening. There are some common words we know the meaning, we understand while listening, but we don't use those words.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
right now, as I mentioned you, that I am started noting down some words, And these words, I think I have noted down since yesterday. 40 words are there in my diary. So I guess all 40 words I know already. I have heard those words many times, but I don't use while speaking. That's why I noted down those words. Just before going to bed, I will just read once. 40 words you have to just read.
Right.
Simply. It takes only 1 minute. I guess
I agree.
1 minute.
And it
Yeah.
makes
It will know
sense.
already.
And yeah,
And it will, once they are there in your mind, like when you are reading every single day, those words are coming in front of you. You will automatically start using those words. That's why I'm just putting, little efforts in this activity. Yeah.
100% agree. And that's best practice. So
Mm-hmm.
you were saying something about the Rini Rose, right?
Rini
YouTube.
Rosemary. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you and I have also subscribed her channel because I like
Very.
the way she speak. Uh,
She
I heard
speaks.
about, yeah, she
Mm-hmm.
speaks. I mean, she always use new words. Okay, those which are not used to with me.
Mm-hmm.
And also I
Thank you.
heard, yeah, I also heard about that. Like, I not sure about what kind of certification she has done. I believe she did it in Chennai.
Celta. Celta.
Yeah, exactly.
Recently, she has completed CELTA. Yeah, she was not uploading videos, I guess, for 2 months. I was waiting because I really like watching her. And nowadays, she's continuously uploading videos. Whenever I have free time, I watch her videos twice or thrice because
Okay.
then I get words, then I get, clarity of the sentence structure too. So that's why, yeah,
She speak very smoothly.
she
I mean,
speaks.
yeah, she speaks too smoothly. Yeah,
Yeah,
speaks. Yeah.
yes.
Thanks for the correction, Rajni. So,
No, you make really minor errors, and I think if someone gives the feedback immediately, corrects us immediately, it will remain here. It remains here.
agreed,
Yeah.
agreed, agreed. Uh, so the thanks for the correction. So yeah, so what I was saying about her, like she had a certain challenges before going doing to the my I mean while going through all that certification. So I
Mhm.
heard that the from that I believe she did it in Chennai. So she got that the email from that I don't remember the exact word now. So she got
So,
that the email from wherever she was about to do that the certification. She got that the email, and there were 30 to 34 pages, and they had asked how to do it in 4 or 6 hours, 5 years. So even though she had a certain challenges, she had to take the
yes.
classes, but
Mm,
she did it very well.
yes.
That's what I heard in her video.
Yeah, she has
So
shared everything right after completing the course, that is CELTA course from the British Council, especially for teachers.
agree. Okay.
So for that, first we have to give some interviews and exams, I guess. Then when you clear those, then they select for you the training period. And it was kind of a training, teacher training. So
Okay.
yeah, she shared that it was really difficult, and it requires your patience, your time, and you have to work there. Same, it requires, I guess, when you are working on your communication skills. I have seen people who take classes, and they get feedback from the tutor, but they don't work hard, they don't do the homework. I have also some students, I don't want to take anyone's name, but I give them the feedback, I provide them homework, but they don't do. But again, they come in the class and they ask me how I can improve. It's not easy. Once you get the answer from me, it doesn't mean like if getting only answer from the other person is going to help you to become fluent or great in
Right.
communication skills.
We
No,
should
we
try to
have to
implement.
focus. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Agreed.
Mhm.
Agreed with your point.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what else we have to discuss today?
I guess we discussed about resolutions and pandemic. Okay, one last question I would, because I want to keep this video around 25 minutes.
That's great.
It is already 24 minutes, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, one last question I would like to ask you. Any major activity that you started or for well-being, basically,
For
during
well-being.
pandemic? The question
Yeah.
is during pandemic, yeah.
No, to be honest, sir, I didn't. I didn't do any
Because you
activity, but
are working for 12 hours, 11 to 12 hours. So you must be feeling really, fatigue, or I can say tired after working for 12 hours.
obviously, post that
Yeah.
only one solution was there: go on the bed and have a rest. That's it. That
Okay.
was the
So
solution.
there was not any particular activity for that. It
No,
was just
nothing,
rest.
nothing. But
Okay.
to be
Even
honest,
that is important to take proper nap, proper, sleep. That is
agreed.
also important.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but as I mentioned in my previous video, nowadays
Mm-hmm.
I have been very cautious about the health. I have, stopped having a kind of bakery foods. I have
Mm-hmm.
stopped eating that the maida foods. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just trying to avoid all those stuffs. I mean, I do not like the, what do you call the Chinese and all the stuffs, fast foods.
Oh.
Okay,
I don't
really,
have this habit. I don't know why. I don't like anything. I don't like eating out.
it's best.
And yeah, that's why
That's
I told you that I would like to explore what I can eat, what I can, like other, but I don't have this habit. And I think
yeah,
it would be really difficult for me, challenging for me to eat out even.
yeah. I appreciate about that because having a food outside your home, and
Mm-hmm.
rather than you can have it, you can prepare it at your home and you can have it, because at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day you are going to make it and you are going to have it, so how
Mm-hmm.
uh, what will be kind of mindset while preparing that
Yeah.
things, so that will be the
Mhm.
best. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So very soon I would love to conduct the another session with you. I guess you are free at this time around 11:30 or before 12.
Definitely, yeah. Before 12, anytime you can reach out to me. Even if you can, send a message me on the Skype. That will be also kind of,
Okay.
communication. Yeah, I'll be,
Hmm.
I'll be always available in terms of
Yeah.
having communication.
Yeah, it was, I guess I must say it was healthy conversation with you today. And I'm also feeling much, confident because before I was not reading for, I guess, 2 weeks. And then I started, it's been only 2 or 3 days. I have started reading again. So I'm feeling now a little confident. And it was really
That's
great
great.
talking to you. Yeah.
That's great. So once again, thank you so much, Rajni, for giving this opportunity.
You were
And I'll be more than happy if you keep connecting with me. Let's have a
sure.
discussion on any specific subject or general things. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Okay,
thank you
sir.
so much and have a great day, Rajni.
And thank you so much for joining the
Yeah.
session. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Bye. Bye.